woke up to this gorgeous view this morning, and it's kind of putting things into perspective that I need to be appreciative for being here. And I am, because this is something that I never would have seen before. So I'm about to head back to the airport, and I'm still praying that my luggage is there. If it is not, then I'm gonna have to talk to my team about what to do at this point. Last night when we were talking, everyone was saying, well, I have one extra pair of clothes, I have extra this, I have extra this. So it sounds like they're really pulling for me to be able to go either way. I know it would be a lot more difficult if I don't have my things, but I'm appreciative right now, because if this was any other trek and I didn't know the people, then that wouldn't even be an option. So I am going to pray for the best, head back to the airport, and hopefully that red bag comes down that carousel and everything will be fine. Please, God, please. Very early in the morning, I caught a cab to the airport, and the taxi driver was a very nice man named Leonardo, who stayed with me until my bags were supposed to arrive, and I bought him breakfast to say thank you. My bag is here. Leonardo then brought me to the Expo Tour office, where I was able to meet my group for an on-time departure. About 3 hours later, we arrived at the starting point and ate a delicious lunch. Successful hike, all right. After toasting to a successful hike, it was time to begin. But first, I had to take my signature picture. This is the beginning of our hike on day one. I actually don't have my big backpack on me because we decided to rent mules. 30 minutes into the first hike, and we stopped at our first rest stop, and the scenery is beautiful already. About every 45 minutes or so, there was a fruit or juice stand, and we were able to rest and refresh.
Don't get dizzy. Don't get dizzy. There you go. So, first day of Lost City Trek. Me and my main man,
Justin!
Justin!
You can't do it now. You messed it up now.
Oh no.
You can't go landscape the portrait. It's okay. It's good though. Yeah?
Get the shot of her. So Yasmin is getting some assistance sliding down the mountain.
We made it to our first camp, and I'm going to show you a look around before I get in the shower. It was a very muddy, rainy day, and I am filthy. So let's see what this camp is like. Looks like this is where they cook. And here are the bunk beds. This camp is actually right by a beautiful river, and it's an open air shelter, and it's actually very, very comfy. I thought I was about to take a shower, but they are both occupied. So let me just give a quick update about today. So today started off really, really well. Like, the weather was great, it was sunny, it was a lot of shade because it's the jungle, and I was having a really good time until it started raining. And when it started raining, it started off light at first, and I was all happy, like, oh, it's raining. And then it was fun until it wasn't fun anymore. The rain was unlike any rain that I've ever been in. It was such a hard downpour that I couldn't see. So, I mean, I couldn't see because, like, all my sunscreen and, like, what's it called, bug spray and everything was going into my eyes, and they started stinging. And then it was raining, and we were going downhill because this camp that we're at is downhill from where we were earlier, and it's very rocky. And so I couldn't see. The guide had to take one of my hands, and I had my trekking pole, and I was pretty much just trying to go blindly. Like I would open my eyes a little bit so I could try to see at least like where I was stepping. So there was a lot of stumbling, a lot of falling, and when we got to this camp, I picked a bunk and I was like, that's it. Like that's all I got for the day. But it was definitely a day. And day one is usually my best day. I can't say it was a bad day. Like as far as hiking, I was pretty strong. The good thing about today was all the fruit stands and like the little shops along the way. Like we really are going through these little villages, and we really are interacting with the local indigenous people in this area, which I think is a really cool part of this trek. And I look forward to doing that for the next couple of days. And I can say probably just the last hour was not so pleasant. But tomorrow is a really, really hard day. Today was just 4 hours, and tomorrow is double that. So tomorrow we do 4 hours before lunch and then 4 hours after lunch. But also we have a natural pool, like a spring or waterfall. I don't know. It's some kind of natural pool that we can possibly swim in. And I brought my bathing suit, so I plan on doing that. And overall, it is great. And I'm so glad that my bags came and I was able to do this, because I would have really been missing out. I'm having a really good time. And thank you guys all for praying for me. Prayer works. My bag showed up this morning and I was so happy. And I have that joy, that beginning of hike joy that I always have, and that's always what I'm looking for. So thanks for following on, and talk to you soon. Our dinner for tonight consisted of fried plantain, fried fish, and rice, and it was time for bed.